All right, mic check, mic check. Morning Masters Podcast, just made of course. I'm back with another episode. I know 3 days in a row, man. I just been trying to perfect my craft, the sound type thing. I wanted to get that right before I do anything. But first and foremost, shout out to all the supportive listeners. I haven't put nothing out since the last time I put it out. Actually, the last thing I put out, I ain't put out yet. I'm uploading right now. So this is me just doing a different one. I know a lot of stuff, man. I work hard. Some people work hard, some people don't work hard, you know. I work hard so this way I can get everything I want to get, you know. I don't sit around and wait for things to be handed to me, you know. I work hard and I grab what's mine, you know. But you know what? Let's get music early. Why not? We got time, right? Let's get into it. Oh, it's the reason why I'm playing this music too. I know last
a public service announcement. Lil Wayne, Weezy F Baby is the best rapper alive. Hit me.
Mic check, mic check, mic check. More Master Podcast, I'm in the course. Let's get it.
Good night, America. Yeah.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. I ain't gonna lie, I was pissed when this song came out. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute.
Come on, I'm paid. Hey, give a woman none.
Why?
I already gave my brother some. It's my sister's turn. Ain't it funny how the fish do burn? Put your boy just relax like a fresh new perm.
I ain't gonna lie, when this song came out, he said that verse. I said, God damn, I started over. Lil Wayne, it was a point in time.
Could have been in the firm. The commission all Wu-Tang, nigga.
Trying to tell you I could kick it like Luke King.
Got that Sub-Zero flow, how you owe me mine? Nigga, get over here like Scorpion. And when it comes down to this recording, I must be LeBron James and Pete Jordan. No, I won rings with my performance. I'm more Kobe Bryant up in all this. Same coach, same game, been starting. Same triangle, offense.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, when he made this song, I was pissed because I thought Hov was back. Hov made the Show Me What You Got. He came with that first verse. He kicked Hov ass. Ooh.
Martian, you can be my Jane, I'm your Tarzan. I'm from the jungle where the snakes.
This is all poison.
I am magnificent like Marcus.
You might want to fall back like August. Whatever you
call it. I hit niggas in the head like Varnage. I am talking to no particular audience. But understand I'm the guardian, and understand there won't be no guarding him. You would just get played like an accordion. I don't give a damn if she's boss.
Hey, when he started dissing Nas, I was like, oh, I don't know, man. The whole bossy. Hey, this is the thing about Lil Wayne, man. There was a point in time where he was the greatest rapper. Like between 2006 and 2008 and a half, I don't think there was a person with a pulse, a heartbeat, a human, an alien, an animal, a mammal that was better than Lil Wayne.
Baby, bless up now, blaze. Hey, blaze. Hey, blaze. Hey, blaze. Working, yeah. Tell the world take 6. Young dictionary make words make sense. Then I make sense, make dollars, make the skinny girl holler, make the fat girl hungry, make the ugly girls want me, put the pretty girls on me, make the shy girls horny, make the fly girls corny. And only for me because of who I am.
I ain't gonna lie, man. He had some joints. Drought 3 was a time. Drought 3 was a time to be alive. Like, there's some vintage Wayne, like, you know, coming out here and there. But nah.
25 inches sitting on them Joe buttons in the trunk, straight jumping, bitch. I can't hear nothing, though I might do the Spurs sitting on them Tim Duncans. And in that Lamborghini, I do donuts like Dunkins. I come every bad.
Hold up. I gotta stop. Hey, Wayne was nice, bro. Wayne is nice. Yo, he is nice.
You know I'm out this world. I just bought a space shuttle. I'ma put some D's on that bitch. And these hoes starting to get like fleas on my.
Hey, have you seen the Who?
Nina, she's on my hip.
Yellow, white, diamond.
Call it cheese on them grits.
Nah, oh, I gotta stop. I gotta stop it there because I ain't gonna lie. Wayne was a menace too, man. Not only was he nice, he was a menace. Like, he was so nice that at that time, no matter what he was saying, no matter who beat he was hopping on, like, it was his beat. Like, anything he said at that time, I don't think I've ever seen a rapper have that spurt of a time, whether it's 2.5 years or even maybe 18 months, where no matter what you say, it's fire. Like, I don't think he had a bad line from 06 to 08 and a half. I ain't gonna lie, 09 he fell off to me. That's just me. After Carter 3 dropped, to me, Wayne fell off. That's just me personally, but it is what it is. You know, I wanted to give Wayne his credit. I should have did more, but he cursed too much. I can't do that. But I wanted to give Wayne his credit because my last one, which y'all see today, the last one I put out, I talked about how Hove was the greatest of all time, and Hove is the GOAT. When you say GOAT, Hove is pictures right there. Granted, he looked like a GOAT, but they ain't gonna get into that. But he's the GOAT. Wayne is somebody who, for a span of time, was still the best at whatever. Like, it was no rapper better than Wayne between 06 and 08 and a half. I keep saying half because I just really believe that after 08, I don't know what happened to Wayne. But during that time, there was no rapper better than him at all. Like, I don't think there was one at all. Like, Wayne was that nice, and it's very rare that happens. Hov is just the best of all time. Like, from the minute he came into the game to now, the best career, best lyrics, best everything. Presentation, a resume, summary, stat sheet, whatever you want to call it. Like, he's the best at that. But 06 to 08 and a half, that's all Wayne. And I get that to him. At that time, people would say, Wayne is better, Hov is better. I always stuck with Hov. I thought Hov was better because I feel like maturity is something that you really can't gain unless you go through things. I knew Wayne didn't hit that level yet. And when he did hit that level, he wasn't the same Wayne. Hov hit all the levels and been the same Hov. That's why I put Hov over Lil Wayne. But definitely, somebody was to argue Lil Wayne down and they say, 06 to 8 and a half, I'm down with it. But just me, Wayne's run was 06 through 08 and a half. That's it. It wasn't before that. It wasn't 05. It kind of started 05, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna say 06, 08 and a half. I'm gonna give him 2.5 years. But yeah, man, One Man's Podcast, we here. I want to talk about some today, but not spend a lot of time because I'm just putting something out just for purposes of putting things out. Oh, okay. Sorry, my phone is going off. We got some things to talk about here, man. Look, man, how can I start this off? I'll use Wayne and Hov, right? So, like I was saying, it was a time where people were saying Wayne was the best, and I always thought Hov was the best. There was a time he was saying Hov was the best. People thought Wayne was the best, right? Wayne went and showed and proved as to, I'm gonna show you why I'm better than you. I'm gonna show you why I'm better than you. I'm gonna continue to take all y'all beats, all y'all rappers' beats. I'm gonna rap better than y'all on y'all beats, right? I'm gonna redo y'all songs. Mine's gonna be better. I'm gonna dish you in the process. And I'm not gonna say you're bad. I'm just gonna say I'm good. I'm the best. And y'all, in order to debunk my saying that, y'all gonna have to show me y'all better than me. Take my songs and rap on it like I'm rapping. I'm gonna take yours. And I like that attitude. I like that Wayne. I like that approach. That approach was golden. We hadn't seen nothing like that in a while since maybe T.I. saying he's the king of the South, and then even that wasn't the same. T.I., people kind of just not gave it to him, but people kind of said, okay, well, I'm cool with that. I don't want to be the king. I'm this. Lil Wayne saying he's the best rapper alive was like, no. He only doesn't hold. He's saying Lil Wayne saying, I'm the best rapper alive was saying, hey, Hov, I know you breathing and alive. I'm better than you. And I like that approach without saying it. He did it by proving it. He said it, and then also lyrics, mixtapes, bodies of work that came out proved that during that time frame, once again, 06 through 08 and a half. Okay? So around sometime in July, in October of 08, he fell off. But up until then, he showed and proved. So, which brings me to what I want to talk about, right? I live in a city, a very, very immensely talented city, man. This city is super talented. I don't think there's a city around that can say they're more talented than the city I'm living in right now currently, which is Augusta, Georgia. With that being said, we got all types of different talents, whether it's spoken word, poetry, singers, dancers, basketball players, football players, arts, whether it's instruments you're playing, writers, authors, teachers, weight trainers, dietitians, whatever you want to call it. I think we have some of the most talented cities. This is one of the most talented cities I've ever been in. And I would say that regardless, because even if I've only been in one city, I would say that because it's Augusta. And what's not like about Augusta, right? Within that, it's a small city. So a lot of times we have a small city mindset. A lot of people haven't been anywhere. A lot of people haven't done anything outside of the city. And when that happens, sometimes I think we get caught up in the crossroads of thinking that this is that important. Like the validation of this is that important, right? So I want to read a status. Shout out to my guy EJ. Hopefully everything that I'm saying and I talk about here, he rocks with. You know what I'm saying? He don't take offense to it. So it says, who's the funniest comedian in Augusta? Y'all comment who y'all think below. Tag their name, because I ain't being biased. If you add the numbers, if you add the celebrity encounters, if you add the requests, if you add up the requests, if you look at the grind, I'll personally say me. He said I'm not being biased and then said himself. Hey, clap it up for you, real quick, man. He said I ain't being biased and said, man, Stephen said, I'll personally say me. Hey, shout out to you, man. Ain't gonna lie, I'm getting pissed at the indirect messages and subliminals. So what y'all think? So I've had EJ on Main and Slim. I've had EJ on More Than Masters. I've seen EJ perform. I've watched EJ skits. I've watched EJ movies. I think EJ is, once again, another super dope, immensely talented comedian. He's just talented overall. He does music. He can make you laugh. He's very multifaceted in his talents. He can be talented in multiple ways, not just one way. So definitely shout out to him for that, right? My personal opinion on something like this though is, so we had an award show in the city, right? And he didn't win Comedian of the Year. Whether that was due to somebody being more popular or somebody being more funnier, I don't know. I don't get into who won what, why, and all that stuff. I don't get into the validation of just the city also. I feel like I do what I do, and those who respect it. He mentioned something here, and I wanted to kind of touch on that, is he said, if you add the numbers, add the celebrity counters, add the requests, and look at the grind. So I don't know if all of those 4 things are the criteria to make you the funniest comedian. It's just the funniest, right? Not who's the best, I guess, just the funniest. Who is the funniest? Who makes somebody laugh the most? I don't know what numbers would have to do with that. I don't know what celebrity encounters have to do with that. I don't know what requests have to do with that. The grind I can see. Celebrity encounter I can see too. Maybe celebrity encounters like, because you're looking at it as a peer. So I would say that more than anything. I would say the criteria for who's the funniest, right? I would say, what do your peers think of you first? So I'm going to use me in podcasting as a way to explain this here. So if it's me, and I'm saying, I'm the best podcaster in Augusta, which I don't say. People might say it. People say Slim. People say me. People say Kim Macon. People say this person. People say that person. People say Mo. People say Shay Good. Like they'll say whoever they say, and that's fine. Like because all things can be true. They can be me. It can be this person. Be that person. I don't care. That's just us. Like be competitive, but I don't think the title of who's the best podcaster in Augusta is a thing, so to speak. I think we all do our own things, and then I think you just know where you at just based off your peers. So I know my peers respect me heavily. I know all my peers respect me. All of them, every single last one of them gives me a massive amount of respect for what I do and what I've brought to media as it relates to podcasting. So it's no validation. Somebody can sit here and tell me the best podcaster is Shay Good. The best podcaster is Mo. The best podcaster is Kim Macon. The best podcaster is Slim. That really wouldn't bother me per se, because all those people respect me and give me a great deal of respect, and I respect them as well. So it don't really bother us. So I would first, like, in order for the comedian the comedian section of what he asking, I would want that to be a thing. Like, what do your peers say? So let's go to comedians. Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Chris Rock, Mike Epps. You have those people, those guys, pretty much telling you like, Dave Chappelle is the funniest. Kevin Hart might make the most money, might got the most numbers, might be the hottest, might be the most popping, might have the keys to the gate of the Hollywood and comedian community. But make no mistake, the masses is always pointing to Dave Chappelle. His peers respect him to the utmost, right? And he don't walk around saying, I'm the funniest, I'm the funniest, who's funniest. He knows it's just like, it's a thing. Like, and even if he not, because it's somebody watching this right now saying, Dave ain't funny to me, and that's okay. Mike Epps ain't funny to me, that's okay. It's about what your peers think of you at the end of the day, because y'all are in that, and y'all know how that field look like, and y'all know what successful or what success looks like in that field based off what you've been around. Celebrities, picks, or I guess he said encounters. I mean, I don't know. I think right place, right time, you can be encountered by a celebrity. If we go on based off that though, if we go on based off numbers, based off celebrity encounters, requests, I don't know how many encounters EJ has. I don't know how many encounters. Who else is a comedian? So Cedric, Tyrus, Mike Gibson. I don't know how many celebrity encounters these people have, but I also know that a lot of them don't really post them. Like if they do have, I haven't seen them post with celebrities. I've seen EJ with celebrities, which, like I said, I think he's super talented. Super talented don't really mean the funniest. Mind you, he's funny as hell. EJ is funny as hell. Make no mistake. And what I'm saying here, it's not a slight towards him. It's just something I thought about because he posted what he posted. So it was a thought I had. I don't think that he's not funny. He's definitely funny. If you watch any episode I did with him, any podcast we did with him, he keeps you laughing, super entertaining, very funny. I just think his criteria is out of whack. And I also think just the question itself, I feel like it's kind of a disrespect, and EJ's my guy, so I hope he don't think I'm talking for him. I'm looking at it this way. It's kind of a disrespect to have a post like this and ask the city or people who's the funniest comedian in Augusta when so Cedric just won Comedian of the Year at an Augusta award show, right? I don't know who won at the other award show, but let's say it was Mike or Tyrus, either one of them. I'm not 100% sure. I do not know. I could go look it up myself right now, but I got things to do. I don't have the time. Okay. With that being said, though, so it's kind of a slap in the face to anybody who won. So I'll use me for example once again. It was a section in there for the IHA Award, which is an Augusta-based award show, for the most part, and it had Podcast of the Year. The other award show also had Podcast of the Year. Someone won that one. I wasn't in that one, but someone won that one. And when I was in, someone else won. And he put the votings. I think I was third in voting, right? So I was third place, right, in voting. That's like me going online right now and saying, hey, yo, time's up, man. I'm getting tired of this. Let's set the record straight. Who's the best podcaster in Augusta? They already told us who. They just won 2 award shows. They already told us who won. That's who people thought was the best because it's a voting thing, so they got a chance to vote. They chose who they chose. And there's nothing wrong with that because you also don't live in a validation. I'm not living in a validation period. I don't need an award show to validate me. Now stop there for a second real quick. I want to be transparent. I want to win any award contest I'm in just because I'm competitive like that. I want to win. It just won't validate me is what I'm saying. I can lose and still feel like I'm the best at something. I just happen to lose in that voting process or somebody, the amount of voters that voted thought that particular person, entity, brand was the better podcaster. That's fine. That don't mean that I'm not the best. This is just for that voting section. People who voted thought that person was the best. And you have to be between the lines on that one. But mind you, I'm not a sore loser. It don't bother me. You win, handshake, let's keep going. That's it. We just keep going. I have plenty of conversations with EJ about this stuff, man. I mean, plenty. Him and Slim talked about it. I told him, you gotta stop looking or wanting that local that local hug, like, hey, we embracing you. Like, you're funny. You're funny. You are funny. Who cares who the funny is? Like, if you want to be the funniest, it all ties back into my intro. If you say you're the funniest, it's ways to prove that. You don't have to ask the city on Facebook. You don't have to make a post about it. You have to make a poll about it. Because they made a poll about it. So Cedric won. Mike or Tyrus won in the other award show. These people won. Does that mean they're funnier than you? Not really. It just means that the people that voted thought they were funnier than you. You could have had a bunch of people that didn't vote. You could have. Who knows? But the people that voted that particular time and place, they thought that they was better or funnier. That's just it. That's it. It's nothing else. I think asking this question is like a slap in the face to everything that other people work for, because if I'm MVP of the league or if I'm champ or something like this and somebody say, oh, I'm better, I feel like you calling me out now because I got the belt. So if I won Comedian of the Year, I feel like you calling me out because I won, and now you're asking me who the funniest. You were on that with me. I won. I'm the funniest until the next award show. That's just it. To me, I could be tripping. Now, I get it. You know, I never been in a situation where I felt unappreciated or I felt like I wasn't getting my just due. But also, just due looks different to me than looks to somebody else. My just due is validation from certain people, not the amount of people, but not the quantity of the people, but the quality of the person. That's where my just due come from. When you have, I hate to keep using the name, but I'm gonna use names I always use. You have your Karen Gordons, you have your Kim Makins, you have your DJ Swags, you have your Slims. People in that field, in that arts field, that's telling me, yo, I love your podcast. That's my just due. That's my validation. That's my award. Okay? Hey man, love your podcast. I'm good with that. It'd be nice to win an award. That's dope too. But it don't have to happen, and it won't stop nothing that's going on. I'm not going to work harder to win an award. I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing because I know what I'm doing is working hard. And I want EJ to do the same thing. Like I feel like sometimes he get caught up in other things. I don't know if it's something. I don't know if it's something more to it than what he's actually saying. So I will say this: if I had to pick, you know, who I thought. Pardon me, I'm sorry. If I had to pick who I thought was the funniest, I don't know. It's hard to say. I'll probably end up saying or nah, I gotta save the home team. That's the homie. So now because to me, I feel like, you know, in order to be funny, you gotta be able to do stand-up and other things. So you can't just be funny in one place. You gotta be funny in multiple places. So stand up. You gotta do the IG skits. You gotta do can you act and be funny? You know what I'm saying? But it's a multitude of things. Can you control the room? Can you do all that stuff? It's a lot of stuff that come with funniest. You could be funny. I'm funny, but I'm not a comedian. I would never compare myself to EJ or to Cedric, Tyrus, Mike, people that do that. Like they really do that. I'm funny amongst the circle. Amongst the company, I'm funny. I can make you laugh all night. Yeah, but I'm not controlling the room like that. You know, I'm not that talented enough to go up there for 10 minutes and just have you laugh for 10 straight minutes. That's not me. You know? But that's just my take on it. You know, I don't know. I think that not just with EJ, but I think in general, we box ourselves in because even I gotta keep looking at this post. I'm sorry, my phone keep locking up, but who's the funniest comedian in Augusta? It's just like you box yourself in now. Now it's just like instead of you being global, you box yourself in. If you feel like you're the funniest in Augusta, and you feel like that, and you say it, but you gotta go out and show and prove it. Now I don't know how comedian stuff work, so I don't know how somebody will prove they're the funniest in Augusta. I don't know if you gotta go on MTV Yo Mama or pull you out on the stage and y'all just roast each other, or I feel like do a show, have Tyrus, Mike, Cedric, and EJ on the show, all four get a certain amount of minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes on stage, do a set, and let's pick that night. Who rocked the crowd the best? You get one shot. That's how you pick who the funniest comedian. I feel like let's not use stats. Let's not use numbers. Let's not use other celebrities. Let's not use friend requests. Who cares? All right, you got 15,000 followers on Instagram. It's somebody funnier than somebody with 15,000 followers on Instagram that got 200. That probably don't have IG. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion though. I like EJ though. You know what I'm saying? I like EJ. I think he's a very, very funny person. I watch all his stuff. I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for everybody. I'm Team Augusta at the end of the day. So I'm rooting for comedians Cedric. I'm rooting for EJ. I'm rooting for Mike Gibson. I'm rooting for Tyrus Tillman. I'm rooting for Sal Jules. I'm rooting for Carlton Clay. I'm rooting for Slim, Kim Macon, Mo, Shay, everybody. I'm rooting for all entities that's out here doing what they got to do to better themselves. You know what I'm saying? I partner with everybody. I try to support everybody. Speaking of, I said I don't like rappers, but a rapper I do like, I almost had to get at him today. Almost had to get at him today because he posted something and it said Atlanta artist. So I went to the comments to see if somebody was gonna, say something about him being from Augusta and it said Atlanta artist. And somebody did comment on it and he ended up saying, the city don't be effing with you like that. They don't support to another city show love. And I said, whoa, that is cap. That is cap. He hit me up and said, yeah, you're right, mom. He said, you're right. We gonna link up. I was like, cool, because boy, I ain't gonna lie, I about to come here and give you the business. I was ready. I said, let me wait until he respond before I start recording. See what lane I gotta go into. But yeah, shout out to him, support Puerto Rico. He doing his thing right now in Atlanta. So shout out to him and I wish you much success. But yeah, come on the podcast, tell your story, we'll get it in. We've been supposed to do it for 2 years now, and it's all on you. I set time to the side, I set dates, you didn't come. I don't want to hear a rapper or anybody talking about the city doesn't support them when y'all don't show up, when y'all supposed to show up, or y'all don't make the appointments y'all supposed to make, or y'all don't reach back out after I done told you I'm free to do X, Y, Z. I don't want to hear another rapper, an artist, a person saying the city don't support them when you got me right here and I be reaching out to certain people. Or if you're not showing people how to support you, if you're not saying what to do, share this, like this, comment on this, go to my YouTube. If you're not giving me direct instructions on how to support you, I don't want to hear you complain about support. Do not do that. That is over with. We let that in 2021, but for some reason I bought it in 22. Yeah, trying to be in 2023. We ain't doing that. That is old. We ain't doing that. Last words. Look, man, everybody be blessed. Everybody's funny. I don't know who the funny is. If I had to pick once again, I would say is the funniest comedian in Augusta. In my personal opinion, is the funniest comedian in Augusta. Okay? I don't care. That's it. The streets ain't safe. Let's get it. Why not say the streets ain't safe? The streets is very safe. Augusta's a very nice town, man. It's not rah-rah. It's a nice, beautiful town. There's gangsters everywhere, of course, so there's some here, but for the most part, it's a beautiful place. You can walk the streets freely, have your dog, your kid, no gun if you don't want, if you like that. You can do whatever you want to do. Augusta's an amazing place. It's beautiful. I love it. We have funny people here. EJ Rogers, comedians Cedric. We got good podcasters, Mo, Slim, Ken, me, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's talented. Everybody's great. Everybody gonna win. And that's what we doing, man. Like, One Master Podcast, we out.